AllHipHop.com. This is Shawn Penn promoting The Black Church, the novel, the first of a few. It's going to be a trilogy. Please check it out. AllHipHop.com. This is what it is, Brooklyn. Well, when I came home from the feds in '03, I wasn't really sure if I wanted to be back in the music industry. I know I wanted to get back in entertainment, but I wanted to garner a certain kind of respect and prestige. I didn't want to do anything that was expected of me to do, right? But now, you know, what can you do? Then 50 Cent had a deal on the table for me, and, you know, Jimmy's my man. He was around. He didn't like Chris. Chris is my man. It was just a whole bunch of negative stuff. And then I was in church for a few years. And then I got the streets pulling me. So I decided not to do music, and I wrote that book in 2 weeks. I just sat down one day and was like, you know what? I'm gonna write a book about the Black Church. Fiction, right? So the book is about two guys that got convicted for selling drugs on a kingpin status. Both of them came home. One went back to the streets. The other got married and started a church. And they remained friends. So you can imagine, right? The book takes place nowhere, right? Symbolizing that there's a black church everywhere, right? So sex, money, drugs, violence, and the Lord. Yeah, I did. You know, people didn't expect what they read. Some people thought that it was bashing the black church. I mean, come on. See, where I'm from, right, and I'm not actively in the streets anymore, but when I was in the streets, I did the streets. So you can't cross the Brooklyn Bridge or the Manhattan Bridge without anybody knowing everything or most about me in the streets, right? So, you know, when it went to the church, I was really in the church. So when I got there, you know, you automatically expect everything in there to be good. Not at all, you know. I don't know if you had any experience with church, but you go there and you like, all right, this feels good, right? Nah, you know what I'm saying? It's just life, right? So it's just the injection of spirituality around people that are just like you. Made mistakes, but you're not gonna hear about their mistakes. Right? So you get there, you see people already there, the choir's there, you don't know their story, and you think one thing, but everybody's not telling their story. And that's what that book is about, life. Because it is what it is. It's crazy because the most flattering thing has been kind of like the most insulting thing. Two people asked me, say, yo, man, I didn't think you had it in you. Now you could take that two ways. Me, I took it negatively first, right? Because I'm from private school, uniform, school bus, college, streets. Never been from the projects. Brooklyn was just Brooklyn. Right? So if you was from Brooklyn, you ain't have to be from the projects to be anything. Some of the worst killers out of Brooklyn came from residential areas like mine, East Flatbush. That's all West Indian and all residential. We might have one project, two projects in East Flatbush. So, and the person that said it, I'm more articulate than they are, right? So it's like, all right, there's a compliment. You're saying the book is good, you know, but come on. So you gotta eat that. Well, now, since Tyrese did an Instagram post, well, in the beginning, before I wrote the book, you know, everybody wants to be a filmmaker. Any writer wants to be a filmmaker. I've been ghostwriting for the industry all my life. But how do you get up with minimal resources and just say, I'm gonna shoot a film? Right? So then I did some research and I found out that some of the best films have derived from some of the best books. So I said, I could write a book without anybody over my shoulder, anybody critiquing, anybody telling me, don't put that in there, take that out, and I control that. right? So that's what I'm about. And now with the resurgence of television, Power, Empire, Boardwalk Empire, you know what I mean? Now it being hard for black actors in Hollywood to get in these films, right? And it's being dictated, you know, who and what, and you see the emails, the leaking of the Sony emails and stuff like that, and you really find out how they feel, right? So now that book is being made into 2 episodes, the first one. You know what I mean? So we're going straight to television with it. I'll find the money and shoot it myself. Tyrese, you know, it's a good chance that he's on board now that, you know, Daphne Wayans, Keenan's ex-wife, she did a post on the book through Bryce Wills. Everything has been a God-given connect. Like, I don't know these people. So Instagram shows you like for like, right? So you can really see who's supporting you, right? Yo, none of my friends, all people I don't know. So the first 50 books that have been sold were all people I didn't know. So even you doing your business, your friends ain't believing you. They thought you was crazy, right? You did extensive schooling and you came out and your parents thought you was crazy, and now look, right? So you got to believe in yourself and move on your own merit and just go. So that's me.